Are you looking to add some intensity to your workout routine? If so, you can add some kettlebells. I'm Jill Rodriguez, personal trainer with Mercola.com, and today I'm going to show you some techniques. The first kettlebell technique I'm going to show you is your basic kettlebell swing. You want to choose a kettlebell that is a weight that you can press up overhead about 5 times. So it's going to be pretty heavy. For this swing, you want to hold the kettlebell with 2 hands, and you're going to take the kettlebell between the legs. You're going to push your hips back slightly, chest still forward, and you're going to swing it up in front of you. It might take a couple times to get it up to the shoulders, but your hips are going to go back and snap forward. You shouldn't be controlling the kettlebell at all with your arms. It's all in the hips. You want to swing it about 10 times, and then if you need more of a challenge, you're going to swing it up overhead for the American swing. And again, you want to swing that about 10 times, always going from the hips, snapping the hips, keep your abdominals tight, and that's the American swing. One of the simpler kettlebell exercises is a top-loaded sumo squat. I'm going to use that same weight that I used for my kettlebell swings, and I'm going to hold it by the horns. I'm going to hold the weight at my body so that I'm actually weighting the midline of my body. With my back straight, my chest proud, and shoulder blades pulled back, I'm going to descend with the hips first. Pause at the bottom, and then explode back up. Again, I'm weighting my body. My weight's in my heels. My chest is proud. My shoulders are back. Squat down and explode up. You can do about 10 repetitions with this kettlebell. My favorite kettlebell technique is the windmill. I'm actually going to choose a smaller kettlebell than the one that I swing with because this is going to require some shoulder stability. Place this kettlebell up overhead. Make sure you're locking out the elbow and pulling your shoulder back into place. Right now I've got the kettlebell in my right hand. Most of my weight's going to be in my right foot, and I'm going to pivot my hips away from the weight and my standing foot. Notice my left foot slightly bent. Both palms are going to face you, and you're going to look up toward the top kettlebell. From here, I'm going to push my right hip out and lower the left hand down. My abdominals are braced and tight. I'm going to touch my fingertips and then bring it all the way back up. Now that's a slow version, but I'm going to go a little bit quicker this time, pushing my hips out, tightening up my abdominals, locking the elbow, locking the shoulder, both hands looking forward, and I'm going to descend. And then come on back up. Now this windmill exercise, you're doing a lot for the shoulders, for the core, for your hips, and definitely flexibility in all those areas. The more you do this exercise, the more flexible you're going to become. As you can see, it can probably get a little lower. And that's the windmill. You can place this weight in the bottom arm, or pick up a heavier kettlebell and place them in both arms.